The janitor, everyone ignored, knew every secret on campus. I never thought much about the janitor in my college dorm. His name was Frank, and everyone knew him as the quiet guy who fixed broken lights before anyone reported them and somehow always had the hallways spotless before sunrise. He'd nod at everyone but rarely talked. One night, I accidentally locked myself out of my room while studying. Frank was the one who let me back in. While unlocking the door, he casually asked, "How'd your chemistry exam go?" I stared at him. I'd never told him I was taking chemistry. Over the next few weeks, I realized he somehow knew everyone's major. Who was struggling, who had recently broken up, even who was thinking about dropping out. It wasn't creepy. It was comforting. One evening, I finally asked him how he always knew everything. He laughed and pointed to the benches outside. You'd be surprised what students say when they think nobody important is listening. Turns out he'd worked at the university for 38 years. Professors retired. Presidents changed. Buildings were demolished. Frank stayed. He told me he'd seen thousands of students arrive terrified and leave confident. Then he opened a notebook he'd carried for years. Inside were names, hundreds of them. Beside each name was a short note. Needed encouragement before finals. Lost father freshman year. Couldn't afford textbooks. He wasn't spying. Whenever he noticed someone struggling, he'd quietly tell the counseling office, a trusted professor, or the financial aid department without ever revealing private details. Sometimes, he'd anonymously leave grocery gift cards or connect students with campus jobs. He remembered every face. A month before graduation, I received an email saying LeBin awarded an emergency scholarship I never applied for. The dean later admitted someone had recommended me. I assumed it was one of my professors. Years later, I returned to campus for alumni weekend. Frank had finally retired. It simply read, "To the man who helped thousands of students graduate without ever teaching a class. Only then did I realize the most influential person on campus never had an office."